Tomas returned to work, believing his honesty had changed nothing. He did not know that someone had remembered. "Which of these men can I trust?" the project owner asked. The supervisor looked across the site. "That one." Minutes later, Tomas was called into the office. He expected bad news. Instead, he was asked to help lead a crew and account for materials. "Sir, I'm only a laborer." The owner smiled. "Skills can be taught, Tomas. Trust is harder to find." The opportunity was small, but to Tomas it felt enormous. He was still a laborer. He still carried boards and went home exhausted. But now he had been trusted with more. The pay was a little better. That evening, Maria looked inside his bag. "There's more?" Tomas smiled. "There's more work too." For one evening, they laughed. It was not wealth. It was simply a little breathing room. Not everyone celebrated Tomas's opportunity. Rico had worked there longer. He had carried the same loads and endured the same heat. "One honest mistake with an envelope, and suddenly you're the boss," Rico said. Tomas answered calmly, "I'm not your boss. We're here to finish the same work." Rico walked away, but resentment had already found a place to grow. Near the end of the day, Tomas checked the materials entrusted to him. Something was wrong. He counted once, then again. Several bags of cement were missing. Tomas followed the numbers until they led him somewhere he did not want to go. Near the storage area, project materials were being loaded onto a private vehicle. Then, Rico turned. Their eyes met. No words were needed. Tomas now knew. Rico found Tomas before Tomas could decide what to do. "You have a family, don't you?" "So do we." Rico explained that the materials were sold and the money divided. "The company won't miss a few bags. Keep quiet and you get your share." Tomas stared at the money Rico placed in his hand. "Think about Daniel," Rico whispered. Tomas said nothing. Slowly, his hand closed around the money. Tomas came home, carrying a burden heavier than anything he had lifted at work. "Is something wrong?" Maria asked. "I'm just tired," he answered. But when the house became quiet, Tomas could not sleep. Every time he closed his eyes, the voices returned. "I need someone I can trust. Nobody gets hurt. Think about Daniel." He imagined losing his job. He imagined angry workers. He imagined coming home with enough food for his family, and then seeing where the money had come from. Hour after hour, Tomas turned, walked, prayed, and worried. Maria finally woke. "You haven't slept?" Tomas shook his head. "What if doing the right thing costs us everything?" Maria did not know exactly what had happened. She looked toward Daniel. "Then ask yourself what you want our son to learn when doing right becomes expensive." Tomas looked at his sleeping child. Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. Luke 16:10. Morning came. The fear remained. Morning did not take away Tomas's fear. It only meant the time for deciding was over. He arrived at work, carrying something no one else could see. Rico watched him. Tomas looked toward the project office and began walking. Did Tomas keep Rico's money? Will he expose the missing materials? Will he protect the men who took them? Will the owner believe him? Will Rico turn the workers against him? Could Tomas lose the opportunity he prayed so desperately for? And after a lifetime of choosing the harder road, is Tomas finally beginning to break? What will Tomas say when that door opens? Don't miss it. Watch episode 6 of The Promise of Daniel.